I know many nice premillennialists that I consider my brothers and sisters in Christ, but I do have to say that premillennialism is a tree that seems to be producing a lot of bad fruit as far as prophecy goes. If you look at history, it is littered with these folks coming up with all these wild ideas of the second coming of Christ and them not coming true. And I just think we should look at the fruit and really think about this tree. Is this tree a good thing? Now, I can't cover all of the different prophecies of the second coming of Christ by premillennialists because there's just too many. But let's cover a few notable ones. First, we'll start in Germany, Munster, Germany. Some people that said they were Christians took over Germany. After a while, they were having polygamy. The place was a disaster morally and socially. The city was finally overthrown and the whole thing stopped. But they said that Jesus was going to come back to Munster, Germany. Maybe spiritually he did in judgment, but it didn't pan out the way they thought it would. Then, of course, there's the Jehovah's Witnesses that are premillennial, and they believe that Jesus is going to come back, and they announced it many, many, many times. And when he didn't come back, they spiritualized it. And then next, Joseph Smith, who is recorded to have said that if he would have lived into his 80s, he could have seen the second coming of Jesus during his lifespan. In 1988, a book came out, 88 Reasons Why the Rapture Will Happen in 1988. Sad to say, it didn't happen. And so the writer wrote a follow-up book in 1989, 89 Reasons Why Jesus Will Come Back in 1989. Of course, there was the Y2K bug, and then the 2008 financial crisis. A premillennial friend of mine said that it was the start of the tribulation, that those things were going to cause the world to go into the last days. There was the blood moons. Do I need to go into that? And then recently, there's some red heifers, supposedly in Texas or something, that were chosen to be sacrificed in the new temple. Well, I feel at liberty to say, I feel confident enough to say that if it's true, and those red heifers live long enough that they're brought to Jerusalem and sacrificed on for a brand new temple, I will erase this channel dedicated to the biblical view of eschatology and say that I'm wrong. But I have a feeling that I'm pretty safe in making that bet, shall we call it a bet. I'm Jim. This is the end times from a positive biblical perspective. Look forward to Jesus, but we don't know the day or hour. See you next time.